A lot of the Kaki are quite high up, so they're going to be difficult to reach.
My name is Chuck, and I come from America. I've lived in Japan 25 years, mostly teaching English, but I started farming about 12 years ago, and it's really become a passion of mine to farm and teach other people about sustainability and how to connect with their food and things like that.
There he goes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Perfect harvest. Some people tease me because I wear knee pads, but it saves my knees, so I brought some extras.
So about 5 or 6 years ago, a friend of mine suggested that I run some tours at my farm because it's a way to make extra money, get involved with other people, and make some international friends. And so I started the Airbnb experiences.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Look at
Oh.
And it was farm and nature tour. I picked them up in Kyoto City. We drive up to the farm through the mountains. I tell them all about the history of the area. It's been going real well, except for during COVID, of course. But now that COVID seems to be over, I'm getting more and more people. And today I was joined by 2 ladies from Brazil. And they're great. They're really full of energy and very excitable. And they're having a great time on the farm. I was really happy that they could come out. And so far, one of them is a farmer who used to be a photographer. They're just really great, and they're having such a good time harvesting the persimmons up on the roof and pulling the sweet potatoes out of the earth and learning about peanuts and loofah gourds and the ways I'm growing here, because I know this is interesting, but sometimes I'm still a little surprised other people find it as interesting. But in the end, in the tours that I do here, people really love it. And we're just about to have our lunch from some of the stuff we harvested, so it's really exciting.
Things I hate. And then
Just like we're doing, basically.
yeah.
I'll probably have more later.
Yeah.
Lots of spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, I think.
I researched a lot because, well, I wanted to know, like, tradition Japan. I wanted to feel people. I wanted to meet locals. I wanted to experience things. And I was seeing so much of cities, lights, technology, and stuff. But yeah, Japan is just not that. I had that feeling, that something in me that told me about, And then I researched, and I just realized I found in Airbnb that you can look to experiences, not just to places to stay. So we found Chuck. And then, like, when I saw, just organic farm, you can spend a whole day and eat the food you collect. I thought, like, man, like, this is it. Like, I'm going there.
Me too, me too. What do you drink?
So the modern way of harvesting persimmons is probably quite different from what it used to be. The use of machinery and metal tools and harnesses and metal ladders and things like that are probably most common for harvesting these kinds of persimmons. But the reason I had so much fun with this is that the gentleman who's 85 years old and who lives in this village has become a very good friend of mine who's taught me a lot. He offered me the chance to do it with him because he's too old to really get up on the ladder and harvest it himself, so he sent me up. And boy, I've spent hours on that ladder on the roof harvesting these the old traditional way. The ladder is actually handmade, and we're standing on the roof of buildings that are hundreds of years old, and we're using these long pieces of bamboo that are just, cut in a certain way to have a notch at the top, like this, and actually when forced can spread apart. And what happens is these sticks here, the branches that the Kaki actually grow on, gets jammed in there. And I mean, this is 3.5, 4 meters long. And so I'm down on the roof or on the ladder, and way up in the air, I can jam this up into that stick and then twist this thing and break it off, and then slowly feed it back to myself to then give it to my older gentleman friend, who puts it in the bag, and then later we skin them and with an old knife, just an old blade, and hang them with a traditional rope made of some natural material that I'm not even sure what it is. But it made me feel so connected, and continues to make me feel so connected to our food system. Because as an organic farmer, I realize the importance of sustainability. And again, this was something the Japanese have been doing for centuries. And that makes me feel real happy that I'm helping to keep that alive.
Yeah.